I don't know what I do. All right. Was I doing this? Right, we're doing something else, right? Straight, straight. Come on, I'm live. Show me my live stream. There we go. Let's see. Right, I was gonna download something. Play some music. Make sure no one can hear that. No one can hear it. So hopefully I won't get copyright struck or anything like that. I should probably move my microphone closer. Need a model. Right, let's see. Switch. Work our way backwards. No. See here. No. Oh God, no. We're not doing that. Wait, hold on. No. Scarlet and Violet. What generation they had Darkrai in? I think it was Gen 5. No. Wasn't it Gen 4? Because that was the one that had Cresselia? Yeah, it was. No, wait, maybe it was Gen 5. I don't remember which generation he was in. Which one is it? Oh, this is Scarlet and Violet's. Sword Shield. Interesting choice for Pokemon, whatever. Tournaments. No, we're going downgrade to the 3DS. X and Y. Third gen. Doesn't have Cresselia, so maybe it was for fifth gen. Oh, it's fourth gen. That makes wait. I was right then. Yeah, it was fourth gen that they had Darkrai. Let's see a model of him elsewhere that might be a bit higher res. Not this one. Sun Moon. No. Yeah, I've got this regular Sun and Moon, which has. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, no, that was expected. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Those the legs. All right. Oh, submitter. Oh, you can see the people who submitted these. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's... All right. Right, we're gonna work on upscaling the textures. Look a bit nicer. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, pause this because I cannot hear what he's saying. Oh, let's see if I can. Let's see what I can remember. Let's change this to a shade editor. Then we click on the. Oh, why is it not letting me? Oh, because we're in pose mode. Ah, there we go. These are the eyes. Oh wait, that's right. I need to do something else first. Hold on. Oh, in which case I can put this back, I guess. It's for the eyes, right? Yeah. Oh! Yeah, look at that. Looks way nicer. Ah, right. So I actually didn't change. I just said the same thing. Yeah, it looks better. Go do so much simple models and whatnots. I think it looks better. Plus, it doesn't hurt. Now for the eyes, we need to. Was it UV or was it something else? What was it? No. No. I think it was UV editor. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Right, we're adding nodes. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. Travis doesn't really have other mouth nodes because it only has the one deset jaw. It just goes. Well, it just opens and closes. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything. So it's only the eyes that I need to worry about. I think, or maybe I leave in 6. I don't know. Add vector mapping. Wait, where am I putting it? Okay. Vector mapping. Oh, well, there goes eyes. Poor thing. What is this? Eh. Input texture coordinate. All right. Oh, I see now. Because this creates a vector that I can mess with to navigate the. What should we call it? The texture coordinate. I get it now. How do I set it up again? Oh, that way. That's where the UV shader here comes into play. Then. What is UV editor? Is it not? Oh, that's right. I have to select the material first. Hadoy. Oh, I think it just started out on it already. Oh wait, no, I have to go into edit mode. There, right. G Y -1. Right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. And then now if I want to, I can just -25. No? Or maybe I forgot. Hold on. 25. No? Okay. Maybe it's this one. No? -25. No? He looks win. I can't remember what the values were for it. Excuse me. Fractions of 1. Okay, that's easy to remember. I wanted to move down, I need to put in y. So point negative 0.25. Ah, there we go. We just move it back by pushing 0. All right, it's perfect. We're going to have to learn how to separate these just to get to the habit of it. It's possible to switch just texture. Okay. Okay. Oh, we can skip this part. Grab the map and Shift D. All right. Control G. Disconnect the rotation, location, and scale. Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, right. The master control. Happen. Master I control. Press 2 to enter it. Put that arrow in the top right corner. Huh? Wait, what? Node. What? Where? Hang on. 6, 21, 4. We're in the chat. We're in the no group. Yeah. Look at top, click the arrow at the top right corner. Node. Look at the list of inputs. What? Hold on. No. No. You no. Tool no. Node no. Group. Ah, here we go. We don't want the rotation, or scale input, so we turn these off. Rotation, location, and scale. Okay, so get rid of those. Okay. Okay. Bum 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 bum. All right. Now it's right. Now we're gonna duplicate this and then name them. Right. So how do I get the list where it shows me all the materials at once? Because Eevee eyes. Is he in edit? What mode is he in right now? Ah, it's fine. Material list. Object mode, maybe? Go the armature. And it won't let me look at the material lists. No? Oh, no? Okay. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out. How many? How do I get to the object material list? There's a way to do it, but I'm not finding it. Yeah, because doing this, it just gives me everything. It doesn't give me just the body. You know, I'm selecting both. What? Oh. Well, as long as I'm just duplicating eyes, I guess this doesn't matter, right? What's with all these? Yeah, copy it. All right, as long as it does that right. Blender while blending my sanity. Uh huh. All right. 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 Hold on. Okay. Gates. Weapons. Right. I. Mad. Oh, I see. Okay. That was more or less for me, but but whatever, it's fine. Alright. Right, okay. Left I'm at. Okay, yeah. So let's save. I probably should save. Right, jump into edit mode. It's like the eye vertices. Yep, okay. Right, okay. So we're on left eye, so going to X-ray and then turn off these. Okay, good. Just select those. Alright, that works. Yeah, aren't you still in the hospital? Shouldn't you be resting or something? Ah, I see. Hit their left eye highlighted, so we're on left eye, so we're gonna assign. Then we're gonna do the right eye. And then we're gonna do a sign. Do that. And no. Oh wait, select the right eye. Select that. Okay, yeah, works just fine. Perfect. All right. Okay. Ah, okay. Discharge this morning. Prescribe pain meds and bed rest, both of which are making me nauseous and airhead. Awesome. So, okay. that anymore because I can just use my own thing now. It's just, bro, it's just joint areas. I said joint areas. That's object mode. Okay. Now go pose mode. Head nodding, and then this controls the mouth. Hold on. G C? No. G Y? No. G X? There we go. So G and X. What if I want the jaw to go the other, like this part of the head? Hold on. I need this to go there. I want the top. I want the top part of the head to move when I do this. That's fine. A pose. Transform all. Right. Either way, project's looking good. Don't know if you start from scratch or not, but it's nice. Get some air and try and get some actual sleep. Don't stay up all night yourself, you know, right? Uh-huh. All right. All right. Still don't know what these are and what they do, but they don't seem to do anything, and I can't get rid of them. So I guess they're just there to stay. That smells fairly simple enough that it doesn't really matter. Oh. That is... Okay, that's what I was expecting. Fascinating. Alright. Now I want to make a scene. Not the violent kind of scene where I'm just drawing attention to myself. Just the... I want to set up a nice scene. Which means I can set up the music again. First, I need to do something else. Let's save. Alright. Yeah, I've been told I'm very sassy. Probably owes it to the tone of voice that I always have. So, ooh, nice. 2 demos in a row. Alright, Shift A. I have to be in right. I have to be in object mode. Comb. It's a very large comb. You know, that's fine. R and X. It's R X. Now I need to find a way to haul this out. Let's see. Mode. Okay, when you go into edit modes. Maybe it already is hollow and just doesn't look like it. Like you just can't tell. No, it's definitely not. So I have to. It looks solid when I do this, but interesting. Eh, I could make one. Hold on. Wait, I could probably use a tool to do that. Like modeling, right? Yeah, I go to modeling. Shear. Six, give access region. Shrink and flatten. Edge slide. Smooth. Spin. Bevel. Insert. No. Probably want the bevel tool. No, that's not it. Probably make it this one, actually. Hold on. Alright. Extrude, loop cuts, mesh selection. Oh, it's that song. Okay. I love you more. 僕に言わな腰かなって生まれかてよバーにかとしけさよならやっただよダメならダメよダメダメよあんたな好きで好きすぎて青やけ強つけたよ鏡に壁はバケバテ I don't know. Buckets. I don't care. It's fine. Good thing that they died there. On the sea. So is this not a face? Interesting. No, it's not. It's this point right here. There's a point right there that I have. Okay, that's not the one. What about this one right here? I see a point right there. Hold on, maybe what if I just do this? Dame dame yo, dame yo. Dam da da. Sugite, sugite. Kake. Yo tsukete yo. Pakepate. Oh, okay. Did that work? It worked. Okay, it's hollow. I got the hollow. Safe. Go back to edit mode. See. That's perfect, actually. Alright. Now I need to change the texture on this to sand. Uh. Wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. Hold on, go back to layouts. Textures. Is that what I think it is? Oh, it is. Cool. Uh. One year ago. 10 months ago. Texture. Hold on, wait, does Blender himself have one? Hold on, let me see. Oh, cool. Voltorb. Alright, but no, that's not one. Maybe Blender themselves have a tutorial. I should probably check. No. No, no. Ah, I don't want to cut it off. Let's see. So wait, we're going to shading? Yeah, it's fine. Shows how much I know. Oh, right. I remember now. Okay. It's fine. Which means I'm going to need a shader for the texture I want. Hold on. Didn't I make a bookmark? No, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, even though I probably should have. It says 160 million views. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, that'll do it. God damn, 160 million views. That's crazy. What? Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting distracted. You see how well my ADHD brain handles just browsing YouTube. Jesus. Where are you, Blender Turbo? Cheating. Yeah, this is the one. All right. Really? An Asian stereotype. Ooh, Asians love doing homework because they're super smart. That's a stereotype, apparently. Polygon add-on. Didn't I do this? Didn't I download the add-on for it? Let's see. Didn't he? Hold on, let's see. Polygon. Polygon add-on. There we go. Download Blender add-on. Does he go over how to install it? Objects. Countertop. Polygon. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, so now he does plug on add-on. How do I install this? Okay. How do we install it then? Where is he? Where? He doesn't. It's fine. Fine, whatever. Textures. Free. Let's just look for one that I want anyway. Just see if they even have it for free. Mighty Rock Soya. But it's okay, they do have sand. Awesome. But do they have a different type of sand? No, but that's fine. All I wanted to make sure was that they had sand. Free. And now I gotta figure out how to get this going right. Hold on. So I need to unzip the file. All right. Okay, come on. Okay, gotta stretch my legs. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. Sounds like smells like my mom's cooking, and judging by smell, smells like French bread in the middle of the night. Freaking why not? No, piss off. Where did I have it? Pictures? No. Video projects? No. I have no idea where it's at. Let's just hold on. Let's make a file on the desktop real quick. There you go. Perfect. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. No, I'm good. All right. What was it? Thunder. How am I supposed to play this? Yeah, final pressure. That's right. It's fine. We'll figure this out. Oh. I'm getting ahead of myself again, aren't I? Alright, I'm gonna rewatch this stupid tutorial. It's not stupid tutorial. I need to rewatch this from the beginning to learn what I'm doing. So I, again, completely forgot how to do this. Heh. How long did that take him to make, I wonder? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. I can't remember. Layouts. Material, add new. And then I would import new material, right? I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Image texture. Here. It's not on the desktop. But no, I gotta go here first, right? So which one of these would I use? Okay, alright. Looks like I need to watch. Okay, let's just watch this. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this again. I guess I can turn this on so I can hear what I'm listening to. But it's a very quiet stream, especially if I don't say anything. So wait. Even though I'm on this page, it's gonna play audio from other things if I do that.
To the base color input. As you can see, the image is now projected onto our object. This uses the UV map of
like
our
a
It
brick
base,
or something
which
like
is the
that. Basically
skinned
something that
version
looks
of
like
our
it doesn't have a
UV.
reflection,
stop.
although everything does. The roughness
Okay,
is
so I have to
just
keep that
merely
up. All right,
dissipating
that's
that
good to know.
reflection everywhere, so it appears as though it doesn't. But anyways, so we're going to go with like a 0.3, something like that. It's pretty good. And then for the base of our donut, we're going to give it another material, and let's go with a nice orangey yellow, which we will change later on, so it won't matter anyway. But that's good. Great. Look at us. We've got a donut. By the way, we'll add some subsurface SSS later on to make this look a little bit more milky, but for now, this is good. Now, we want to put our donut onto a marble countertop. So first of all, we need that countertop as a separate object. So Shift A, and the one we're looking for is again under Mesh, and we're going to go with a plane. So a plane is just a square that's literally made up of 4 vertices. It's the simplest object, but the most versatile, that you use it all over the place. And I'm gonna make this look a little bit bigger. So let's just scale that out with S and then click. Okay, so we wanna make our donut rest onto the countertop. So if I selected my donut base and moved it up, well, there's a problem, right? We need to have both of these move together. So if you want to have one object basically attached to another object while still being its own separate object, you parent it. So the way we parent it is, first of all, you select the object that you want to follow the other object, so the child, and then you select the parent. So holding down Shift, I'm going to now click on the donut base, and then to parent, it's Control P. Okay? Or again, if at any time you don't know what it is, just hit F3 for search, and then we can just type in parent. Now, by the way, with parent, you get a number of options here. The one you actually want is keep transform. If you just do object, it means not just a color by clicking the color, but the little. Now, don't worry about this looking like cartoonishly bad in terms of realism. I'm going to show you a button later on, which is just going to make this look phenomenally realistic. That's going to be in some later parts. But for now, this is fine just whilst we work and piece the scene together. So for our countertop here, we need to give it a new material. And then underneath the base color, you can select not just a color by clicking the color, but the little dot next to it, that little yellow thing doesn't look like a button. It is. If you click that, you get this this pop-up or pop-down in this point, which just gives you a number of options. And the one that we're looking for is image texture.
Right.
So essentially, it's replacing that import from a flat color to an image texture property. And it's now black, and it's asking you, what image texture? So we need an image texture. Right. Now, we could go to just Google Images and just find any old marble texture, download that. The problem usually with textures on the web is that what most people call a texture is not ideal for 3D. Most textures are good for websites, but for 3D, we need extra information to tell the 3D software how the material property looks. Like, how does it reflect light? What do the bumps look like across the surface? And all that information is never available on these sites. So to find those textures, you have to go to a separate dedicated website. And the website that I recommend is Polygon. And the reason I recommend it is because it's mine.
Yeah,
It's my website. That's why I recommend it. No, I started it 8 years ago because I was pretty dissatisfied with the quality of the texture websites that were available at the time. So I used my YouTube money to invest in a team and some high-tech equipment. We went out into the world and we scanned stuff to a very high quality standard. And over the years, we've grown it to include models and HDRIs as well.
Yep.
And obviously, a lot of this stuff is paid, but we also have a free range. And obviously, we're going to be using a free texture for this part. So this is the free texture. This is the one we're going to use. And first of all, although it is free, you do need to sign up for an account. So you can just sign up with Google. That's usually the easiest one. It's a couple of onboarding questions. I would like to actually know how you, are you a professional? Are you a student? That's kind of interesting to me to know that. And then when you get to here, you're just going to say continue with free account. But power through that. And if you click the link in the description, again, this is the marble, and we just want to hit download. And you'll see in the bottom right-hand corner, it's downloading. It is a large size, but this is because it's 8K, and we've got maps at like 16-bit depth to get all of that accurate information there. But once it is finished, it'll just appear in your downloads. Then you just unzip the zip file as you would normally. And then finally, you should see some glorious high-resolution images and ones with extra information like roughness. Very, very subtle, but will come through when we do the render. So back into Blender where we've got that image texture, we're going to click on open. Then navigate to where
Okay.
you unzipped it and then just click on the one that ends with COL in the name.
Okay, so COL, that's the one I want. Is that one? Well, let's just check with the other one. Sorry. COL, this one. Ooh. Hey, that's pretty good. So we're gonna need to work on this, but you know, it's fine. We're gonna just change this to where's that lights? G, then X. Oh, nice. Then we're gonna just G, no, Z. Move off to the side a bit. Interesting. Alright. Also, we need this. Obviously, we're gonna do that. Now we gotta mess with the other settings of it.
And then just hit open. And here it is. Okay. And it looks great up close. Only problem is, of course, look at that reflection. So bland, so fake. And as I mentioned before, fake is the enemy and you need to squash it by just adding variance. So that's where our roughness map is going to come in. And while we could try to add it in here, this section on the right-hand side, it's actually not where you do most of your material work because this is kind of like a simplified, dumbed down version. It doesn't really... It gets a little bit complicated when you try and add too many things to it because there's like too many menus and drop downs and all that kind of stuff. So instead, if you go to your shading tab at the top of the screen there.
All right, shade. Oh, we're going back to the shader. That's right. Okay. Let's save again. We're just gonna. Ah, okay, that works. What are we doing here?
This will change the layout of the screen to something completely different we haven't seen before. And lots of windows, actually too many. I never actually need this one on the right-hand side. So where you just mouse over where you've got the divider and then just right-click and then say join areas.
Okay. So I don't need that anymore. So that's...
And then you want to join it to the left to close it. And then I'll do the same here because I've never needed those on the left-hand side.
Okay.
So I've just got my view at the top here and then this one here. And the reason, by the way, this looks different than what we had before is because this is the material preview, but you can change it back to what we had before by clicking that. So material preview, by the way, it's the same. It's a rendered mode, but it's using lights, a different light setup. Basically, just an HDRI, which is like a fake kind of light and reflection map, just so that you can quickly preview materials. And really, you could use either or. They both kind of show the material, but yeah, let's use this one. Okay, but the bit that we're looking for is here. So this section here is your node setup, and it's actually an exact duplicate of what we did over here, because
Okay.
this on the right hand side is the simplified version. If you're just doing like a quick change, you might want to use this, but over here, this is what's actually happening to it underneath the hood, right? So you can see as I change this on the right hand side, that is also changing there. So they are linked. So the way nodes work is basically a left to right function. So we start over here with our image texture. It goes into our shader, which is the material for this plane. And then it comes out into a material output. And that's what is fed into the final shader. So essentially we could do anything. Like for example, and this is one of the value of nodes, is between these two nodes, we could add another node. Like for example, I could hit Shift A to add. Again, same hotkey, works everywhere. And then I could add in like a hue saturation value node. And then I could change the hue of my marble to look blue, right? Or something else. So that's the power of nodes, and you could just keep going, adding in adjustments and everything you want. So nodes, very, very flexible. They do look daunting because they get all these like, squid looking lines going everywhere. But it's very, very convenient, very customizable. Okay, but we want to add something to our roughness so that we don't have a flat single value roughness, which is what that is currently. We want to use that map that we just downloaded. So one, you could hit Shift A and then add an image text this way, but actually we could also just drag out from that input there and then just do a release, and it'll now say, what do you want to add in this input? And we could type in image texture color.
All
and
right.
then
Image texture color. I have to use both hands for this. Image texture color. All right. And I assume we added. Okay. What file exactly is it
then
that
hit
we're adding?
enter. Then here, go to that same place that we unzipped it, and then we're looking for the one with roughness in the name.
Okay, that makes sense. Textures. One that has roughness in it. Bump. Bump. Sand color. Just blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Loss. Nerm. Reflect. What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part. Right, duh. Wait, what? It doesn't have one. There isn't one that says roughness. What am I supposed to do then?
Name. So roughness in the name, and then hit open. Okay, so this is
Okay. You know, it's fine. Let's just Blender. What? No, I don't want music. I don't want like freaking whatever. I want someone to Really? If you break up over something because they don't have a certain condiment in your fridge, you're just a psychopath.
And welcome. Today I will show you something like this. A wonderful desert. So here we go. Delete the cube and add a plane. Make it big and change the clipping. Change it to cycles and make the contrast high. Add a subdivision, make it simple, and make it big. No auto displace. Give the plane a new texture, set it to displacement amp. Get a new texture for displace a Voronoi one to make it more intense, and scale up the size. Adjust the feature weight. Maybe adjust the scale because the thing is pretty big.
What the
Make it
hell?
smooth. Give it another subdivision. And let's add a sky texture. More air, dust, and a bunch of ozone. Scale out the strength a bit. Glory looks pretty decent. Let's give the plane a wonderful color. And add a noise.
Oh my
And
god. Okay, no, just...
In this tutorial, I will show you how to create this procedural desert sand material in Blender. This material is available for purchase on my Gumroad store, and also my patrons over on my Patreon page get access to my procedural materials. And checking out my Gumroad store and Patreon page are great ways to help support me and this channel. And you can also check out my Blender procedural material packs. So let me just show you what I have set up in the 3D scene. So I just pressed Shift A and I went here to Mesh and I added an icosphere. And then right here on the Add Icosphere settings, I just turned the subdivisions up really high to like a 6 so that we can preview the material on a smooth sphere. And I just shaded the object smooth. But you could of course add this material on a plane or a desert landscape or something like that. And then I also added a camera and pointed the camera right at the sphere. Now for the lighting, I added in this plane light right here. So this is just a plane with a subsurf modifier so that it is round. And then I also gave it an emission material with a strength of 50, just so that we have some nice bright lighting shining on the sphere. And then to help get more realistic lighting and reflections, I added in this Machine Shop 02 1K HDR. And this is a free HDRI from polyhaven.com, so the link is in the description if you'd like to download it.
You know, I'll figure out how to make it look nice. How do you simulate sand in Blender? Hold on. Now,
there's a new feature in Blender 3.1 which is native primitive, which means Blender is going to take a point and render it as a sphere or cubes shaped, because this is how most of the world works right now with cube-sized domains. There are some stories about, you know, torus-shaped domains on 2-minute papers, but I think these are going to arrive in like 10 years into Blender especially. So we have to do some cube work until then. It should have like some borders around itself, not to touch it.
okay, you know, I'm doing this thing where I'm jumping all over the place. Let's see if I can just do my own thing and not just complicate. I'm getting very discouraged very quickly as I make things more and more complicated for myself. As for the roughness, what would be a good... none of these say roughness. Maybe we don't do roughness then. Well, in that case, what the hell do I do? Oh, well, how does sand look in real life? I don't know. This currently looks like crap. It's fine. Relax. Let's just screw around then. Who cares? I can do whatever I want. Alright, probably just turn that off so I can listen to some music again. Double check Blender's not picking it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That didn't do anything. So let's try a different one. Looks like glass. That did okay, that did something. That did something. I have no idea what I'm doing, but yeah, it's fine. Let me actually hold on. Do any of this. Let's go to the layouts. Let's actually set up a scene. What's Oh, we got to the end already? Wait, it skipped all these other what? Why did it skip all these other songs? Or was I just not paying? No, it did skip these songs. What the? Ah, mm, it's fine. Why did it skip to the very end? It's supposed to be shuffling this. Why is it not shuffled? You know what? Whatever. I'll just do that. It's fine. I don't know why it's not shuffling anything. Get rid of the lights. We don't need a light. We want a sun. So we're gonna want a harsh desert sun. Where this is doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Let's move this down. It's fine. Sun, yeah. We're gonna want it to be like it's fine. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be a harsh, bright sun in the middle of a desert, so I don't know anything about suns. Okay, strength 10 is the highest. Anything that's really important to me. That's why I think it's beautiful. Do about you there. fine. Everything's fine. I kind of want to bury him a little bit. It's going to be like a sand pit that he's going to be stuck in. Oh, I'm doing the... I should be maneuvering things in this side. What is it? Why is it... No, why is it focused on just that point for reference when I'm rotating this? It's really annoying. Maybe I could... Wait, maybe I should be... Ah, fuck it. Under sand. Really want to learn how to make a sand thing. It's fine. Just save what I'm doing right now.
I got crispy, really creamy.
Chocolatey. Is that hazelnut?
Life gets bueno.
Completely because this is getting some unstable results this way, and
Start
so
over.
those. And then we're going to use a new feature in Blender 3.1, which is native primitive, which means Blender is going to take a point and render it as a sphere, which has infinite resolution, and it's not taxing at all on your hardware. So let's start making the sand clock or the hourglass. So let's delete this cube here. Yeah, this is one of the few tutorials when I delete the cube, and let's add a cylinder, and let's make this like as high. And you know, modeling an hourglass isn't anything super advanced, so I'm still gonna show you because sometimes there are people who don't know. We were all beginners once. We still are. For example, I completely hate animation. Just literally, this is one of the worst things, especially character animation. I try to avoid it so much. You just have to basically scale things to make this look like an hourglass. There is nothing too complicated here. I'm actually gonna just do so that I'm gonna delete thing down here, like being smart, you know, and I'm gonna duplicate this, press the period key, switch to 3D cursor, and rotate this like that, and
Good.
move this also maybe down a little bit,
Just gonna ignore
and
this
now
part,
we
it's
can
like, but, you know,
basically
it's fine.
bridge the edge loops here. You know, I still can model something, right? So Control E, and where is it? Bridge edge loops, right? And now we just need to add something here and scale this thing down. We have an hourglass. How do we simulate something, some sandy things inside here? Well, for that we need a domain, a simulation domain, of course, because this is how simulations work in Blender. Domains usually are cubes shaped because this is how most of the world works right now with
Alright.
cube-sized domains. There are some stories about, you know, torus-shaped domains on 2-minute papers, but I think these are gonna arrive in like 10 years
Jeez.
into Blender especially. So we have to do some cube work until then. It should
Okay.
have like some borders around itself, not to touch it completely, because this is getting some unstable results this way. And also
What?
we need to add a sand object that is, basically our sand. So let's add.
Maybe I should try. Maybe I should learn just how
Hello
particle
everybody and
systems
welcome back
work.
to another Blender Made Easy tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to morph particles
Oh,
into
well that's
shapes.
So let's see. It's old.
Completely, because this
What's he
is
doing right now?
getting some unstable results this way. And also we need to add
So
a
the
sand
cube?
object that is, basically our sand. So let's add a UV sphere. Let's scale this down and let's move this here, because this is the area where we want to have some sand. Now, how do we
Okay.
take this sand and make this simulated? Of course, we need to switch to liquid simulation and switch to fluid. We need this to be a flow, because a flow.
I'm not really understanding. I'm not understanding what he's explaining. Maybe find something else. It's fine. Just relax. Maybe the donut girl has something. Hold on. Maybe he has something on simulating particles and whatnot. Let's see. No. No. Let's see. Like it was hair cheese. His face is literally in every single thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Physics. Okay, let's do fluid, I guess. Flow. Liquid. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, maybe there's a. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. If I just do things well, I'm not gonna.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I have no freaking clue where a good tutorial for sand physics would be. Also, yeah, I'm trying to jump straight into particle physics for Blender, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm having a real hard time following what he's doing and saying, because his workflow is very fast.
A flow is basically in Blender an object that where things are flowing out of. We switched it to liquid. And flow behavior will be geometry, because geometry means it's only gonna contain this amount of, in this case, sand, and it's not gonna like flow indefinitely into this hourglass. So
Okay. So geometry. All right. Liquid. Flow. I can't read that. Liquid and geometry. Okay.
So let's also add one sampling stop step, and this is how it works. This box
When sampling substance.
around here, which is our domain, will be a domain, of course, and it's gonna be a liquid domain with this resolution. And now if you press play, what should happen? Well, you see Blender is giving us already a full Blender experience of simulation, which means it's not working. It's doing some weird things like that. So how do we make this work? Well, I hope it's gonna start working if you switch the file, like the folder destination. So make sure it's somewhere where you have access to it. So I'm gonna save this, for example, to my, I don't know, to my documents, right? So I'm gonna
Okay, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's not do this. I'm being over ambitious for something that is I have no experience with. Camera. Camera. Where the heck is my camera? Oops. Let's do that. All right. I guess I can go back to listening to music. No, I don't want to do that. Goodbye, you. I don't really. Okay, you know, let me see if I can do this. All right. All right. Get a real nice close up of this. No, I didn't want to do this. Still right? Yeah, it is. I need to make a different playlist for work because this is a little bit too intense for me. No, I need to make a different music playlist for Blender. That's what I need to do. All these are a bit too intense. That's what they all are, gosh darn it. It's really intense. Hold on. I have no idea what. I'm usually listening to intense stuff to keep me pumped, but it's like. Oh, wait, hold on. Casting? Hold on, let's see. I don't care. I don't care. Ah, forget it. I'll just listen to. Don't want to just. I don't know. Kind of out of it right now. You know, it's fine. Maybe I should get back into the flow of things. I don't know if that's doing anything or not. Hang on, let's see this. I mean, it looks fine. Doesn't have really grainy look to it, though. Wait, what? Well, oh, gosh darn it. I'm supposed to have the cone selected, not the freaking trap inch. Okay, much better. Alright. I don't know if this looks decent or not. Hold on, let me see this. Interesting. The shadow is orange. Oh, that does look like an accurate shadow, almost. Because the color shadows. Yeah, because his body was made of chitin, which is reflective. So kind of would reflect his own color a bit. Sand is like... We'll hold off on putting that right now. Normal. Okay. All right. Okay. Wait, hold on. What are we adding? Hey, let's see. He says bump. Oh, this. Well, these had the word bump in it. Ah, these things. All right, hold on. Maybe get rid of this one. Ooh, hey, hold on. Hey! I can see those. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. NRM for normal. Bump. Hold on. Double check this. These don't have NRM. Oh, this does. This one instead? I guess. I don't freaking know what I'm doing. Ah, right. Non-color. All right. Freaking sand's gonna be looking nicer than the trap inch at this rate. Right. Okay. All right. Shift A, vector, normal map. Oh. Okay. Okay. He doesn't explain how to install the add-on, though. Maybe look up how to install add-ons. No. I don't wash dishes. Mainly just use paper plates. Oh, see. So go to edit preferences. Okay. Install. Then what? Okay. 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 Seems easy enough. It's not. No, I want. Oh, come on. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Why do I have two? Well, I might have done it before, but never installed. Okay. Then I installed it, right? Okay, and how do I activate it? Where? How do I know which one's which? Assuming it's the polygon one. It's the one I would say polygon, maybe. God, I hope so. Okay. So then how would I use it? Ah, it'll be off to the side. All right. Slant. That's. There we go. It's update apparently. And it's done. All right. All right. Whatever. I guess. There we go. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Maybe I need to make sure that I also just that stuff that I did. don't know. Maybe it needs to be blank, and when I do it, I don't know. Just see what happens. Ah, God, search my legs. Oh, God, my legs, my legs, my legs. All right. It's gonna be yourself. Oh, gosh dang it. Start over. Do that. I can't believe cross my legs back there. There it is. So how do I use it? Ah. Oh wait, what's the difference between the K's? It looks nice, but AK. What about the AK? What does that do? Guess I could also get rid of that folder now. Okay, so it's a higher resolution or whatever, because it just took way long. Let's see what happens. It's chugging a bit. See, no discernible difference. But you know what? I'll trust that it did what it was supposed to do. We'll make it just a bit deeper, a bit wider. Why is it? I want it to scale. Okay, what is with this stupid point right here doing? What's it doing? I wanted to. doing anything. Oh, I see. Why is it doing it from that point? Why? How do I make it where it doesn't do that? That's really annoying. It's like I should. Oh, hello, Cube. Thanks for dropping by. How you doing? Maybe make it a bit more. Perfect. Yeah, that looks better. All right. See, I'm doing all right. Just woke up, eating breakfast. See, you're having some issues with the scaling. Wait. No, it's all right. It's all right. It's just that this point right here, when I want to do something with the object, it's doing it from there rather than like the center of the object itself. And I just don't know why it's doing that or how to change that. Because I just wanted to, what you call it, change the scale of the like the pit he's in to make it a bit bigger. So view, hold on, let's see. All right, go over here. Nope, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on, wait, hold on. What am I doing? Deselect that. Perfect. It's actually kind of hard to see the center of it. Nope. Let's see. I only really need the bottom. This head showing. So hold on. Let's see. It's... Nope. Nope. There we go. Just move him down a bit more. Move him up. Actually, hold on. Oh, dude. All right. Yeah, it looks fine. All right. He's not centered on it though. Hold on. Why? There's probably an easier way to do this, but I have no idea how to do it. So it's what I'm gonna do. All right. All right. It's good enough, I guess. All right. Let's skip this one. So that one. I'm just ads. Let's see. See, you're on transform pivot points. Hold on. Let's see. Let's bring it closer. I'm on transform pivot points. A drop down at the top with similar percentages. Ah. Similar. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I see. So let's see. You want to open it and change it to some like individual origins. Okay. Now let's try it just real quick. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. That's way easier. All right. Okay, drop edges in spots. Now we just need to adjust the lighting on him himself. So let's see. Cameras. All right. Do that, and then I gotta mess with his shading and all that. Regenerative things are not rotating away. You want to mess with an option. All right. Thank you. All right. Then go here. Where are you, wee monkey? Why are you always so difficult to find? There you are. No, not that one. This one. Housing, backgrounds, shadows. I'll have to pause that for a minute so I can actually listen to this. I guess I'll turn this back on.
As soon as we switch to cycles, you may notice something strange about Eevee. A lot of the shadows on its face are really...
Right, let's change the things to shadows. Let's change the cycles to shadows. Render. Change it to cycles. All right, and then what was I gonna do? Something else. Right, change the position of the sun. Rise the sun. Wait, how's no? Interesting. Hang on. How is the change? Where's angle in reference to? You want to change it back? I can change the render back to Eevee actually. So I need to figure out how the shadow is going to work with the angle of the sun. Oh wait, does this change depending on the render? Hold on. It does. Interesting. Let's see. Zero. I'm assuming zero is like directly above them. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Cleven. Okay. That's fine.
Jagged and not very appealing to look at. This mainly has to do with the model's polygon count in combination with how Cycles handles lighting. Luckily, there's a way we can fix this. First, you'll want to select the Eevee model, and then press the Tab key to enter edit mode.
Alright.
Similar to the plane,
Nope, I just go to edit mode. No. Okay. Object mode. Then edit mode. What am I doing here?
this will allow us to edit and alter Eevee's polygons. However, I don't recommend messing around here too much unless you really know what you're doing, because it can be very hard to fix a topology mistake once it's been made. Instead, I recommend you press the A key to select all of Eevee's faces, go up to the Face tab, and then select Tries to Quad.
Okay, tries to quads. A. Got the face, and then tries to quads. Okay, that one.
Quads. Immediately after you do this, go down to the box here and enable Compare UV.
Oh, compare UVs, right. Compare UVs.
Very important. This box will disappear once you click somewhere else, and if Compare UVs isn't enabled, you'll be stuck with some texture glitches, so make sure you click this immediately after pressing Tries to Quads.
Okay.
Anyway, converting the model's tri-faces into quad faces will help us in our next step. Tab out of edit mode, the scary part's over now,
Tab out of edit mode, escape, edit, over now.
and go into the modifier properties. From here, click
Over to the modifier properties. Oh boy.
Add Modifier and select Subdivision Surface.
Subdivision surface by adding modifier, okay. Okay. And now what?
Using this modifier will smooth the model's features and get rid of those jagged shadows. That said, this will also smooth out more of the model's jagged features, like Eevee's hair, and this could present a problem on Pokemon with a lot of sharp edges, like Jolteon for example. I don't think the smoothing is going to be that big of a problem for Eevee though, so we'll keep the modifier applied as is. It's also important to note that enabling a subsurf modifier will use more processing power, so you may want to disable it from view in your viewport by pressing this button here. Alright, we're almost done. Just a few more steps left to go. One of which is
Lighting is subjective, so it's going to be dependent on what I want and how I want it to look, so... Render... Denoise. Oh, there we go. Oh. Mwah, that looks way better now. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not right. Ooh, no, that's not good. Something's wrong with the textures. Just because of that modifier? Hold on, let's see. Where's the modifier I just added? Did I just add a modifier to it? Hold on. Deselect everything, alright. Do that, and select that. Select that. Oh, object to... Oh, I see. So this doesn't have it either. Hold on, I guess I gotta add that too as well. Something's still not right. Let's remove it. Let's remove it. I guess we just don't have it. You know, that's fine. Doesn't look like I really need it. Due to how, Trapinch is shaped. Something definitely up with that mouth, though, that I'm noticing. I don't really like it. Well, let's go to pose mode. This one controls the jaw, right? Oof. It looks fine here, but over there, it's that doesn't look right pretty at all. How am I gonna fix that? Something's wrong with the texture and the way the shadows are working on it. Object mode. Oh no. Oh god, no, I don't like that. Ah, wait. Oh, that fixed it. Okay, cool, that works. Alright. Okay, cool, I think I fixed it. I was trying to, because like right now when I put on the subdivision, it was, how do I hide this? It's like without the subdivision modifier, you can see with the mouth that it doesn't look pretty. Like, let me close back the mode. Pose, clear, transform. Pose, clear, transform, all. Wait, wasn't his mouth closed by default? Like, you can see with the, around the teeth, that's kind of, the shadows aren't really working right. And so, and then when I added the modifier, object mode, with the body, let's see, when I have it on, causes this weird, smooths out his teeth, and it messed up the textures along around his body when I have it to set to this. But if I change it to normal or simple, it fixes everything. It looks way better, and I don't lose the jaggedness of his teeth. So that's good. Okay. I keep doing that. Yeah, it looks way better now. Alright, then looks like my stream has paused the whole time. Oh. Oh, that's, I'm sorry to hear that. Feels bad, man. Alright, hold on, let's see. What was I gonna do next? I can still see some of those lines along the on the body, but you know what? It's not too bad. Could be worse. Anything else? Let's mess with the light a bit more. Lights. There we go, right there. Maybe down the strength a bit. That should be harsh because it's the middle of a desert. It's the middle of the sun. Angle, I don't know what the angle, if the 0 is just like the default. Okay, let's see. I shouldn't be changing like the shadows or something. Rendering a noise. Oh yeah, let's see how to do this.
Good. To make these adjustments, let's go over to our render properties and look under samplings. In short, samplings dictate how long Blender will take to calculate your image, so more samplings will equal higher quality renders at the cost of rendering time, and vice versa. I feel like 128 samples is quite a lot for a render like this, so I'm going to set it down to 45. Plus, there's a little trick we can use to help us get over some of the problems with low sampling after our image is rendered, so I'll be sure to show you that. But enough with the fancy talk.
Let's change it to 45 then, I guess, for the sampling. Hold on. Okay, definitely don't need that. Let's just do like 45. All right. Cool. Okay, and then yeah, maybe change the sun so it's not so intense. It looks better. Yeah, I like that. That looks way better. It looks a little bit softer. Then what else? Maximum bounces. I don't need that many bounces. Okay, 0 does that. Let's do like 50 or something. Like 50 is a good spot. Simple. It's because there's not really that much complexity going on here. Okay. Let's take a look at the render and see what we have here. Okay. Oh, it's still rendering. Okay, it's fine. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's done. Yeah, I like that. You still see that stuff though, which is don't really like that, but don't know what to do about that. What has to do with the I can see why it's doing it. It's because of how the textures are, the eye texture is in relation to the body. I have no idea how to fix that. Yeah, I can see that. Then again, it's chitin, it's like a bunch of plates over a shell or something, maybe like that. I don't know. No, it's fine. This is fine. I am. Hold on, let's move the camera around a bit. Oops, hold up. No, I want the. No, go to view. Go active camera. Wait, hold on first. Do that. Zoom in. Do that. Oh, he's so cute. All right. Do that. I think there's something I'm forgetting right now. What am I? Okay, let's just render real quick. Let's see what happens. Rendering. Perfect. Yeah, it looks nice. Hold on, I can see that little corner right there. That's That irks me. So we need to move the camera just a little bit more. No, hold on. Dang it. Okay, no, go to camera. Check the forward bit to the right. Perfect. Let's run that again. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Wish there was a way to. You can tell this is sand, but it doesn't. It's not grainy. You know, it's fine. I'm making do of what I'm capable of, which is fine. Say okay. That's gonna say that's what I want to do. I can't remember for whatever reason. All right. Now I want to. Hold on. Okay, let's go back to the video.
Let's render our Pokemon image by going to render and then pressing render image.
Let's see. No. I don't care. No.
This image will likely take longer to render for you than it will for me, but once it's all finished, you should end up with something like this. Now, if you take a closer look at Eevee, you may notice all of these little fuzzies on it. This is called noise, and it's the main bane for rendering with a low sample count. But this is where we'll pull out that super secret trick. Click back to previous to go back to our default workspace, and then click this tab here to enter the compositing workspace.
I should probably check on that just to make sure that it's nice and whatever. Compositing.
Once here, enable use nodes, and this will give you two boxes, or nodes, to work with. One is our basic render layer, and the other is our final composite, or image output. Nodes will be something I will go into much more detail on in future tutorials, so I'll go through this part quickly. Separate these two boxes a bit, and then go to Add, Output, Viewer.
Add, Output, Viewer. Spread these out a bit. Nope. That one. Shift A, Output, Viewer.
Position this viewer node underneath the composite.
Put that one underneath there. Okay.
Composite node and connect the render layers.
Right. That to that. Oh, nice. Perfect.
Image pass to it. This will allow us to see a preview of our render while we're working on it. You can change the position of this preview render by going up to View. Adjusting the zoom value will zoom the image in and out, while pressing the Move button will allow you to move the preview with your mouse. Next, press Shift A to bring up the Node menu again, and go to Filter, and then select Denoise.
Filter, denoise.
Put this denoise node over the line between the render layer and the composite node.
Okay. Shift A. What? No, where am I adding it?
Your mouse. Next, press Shift A to bring up the node menu again, and go to Filter, and then select Denoise.
Filter, then denoise. Alright. Let's spread these out a bit. No. What? Mother fudger. There we go. Shift A, filter, denoise, put it. No. No. Shift A, filter, denoise, put it that one.
Put this denoise node over the line between the render layer and the composite node, and run another line from the denoise.
Right. That's into no. Do that into that. Okay.
Noise node into the viewer node. Bam! The noise is gone, and Eevee's looking nice and happy. For good measure, I'm going to quickly enter the view layer properties, enable denoising data,
Yeah.
and run some lines from these new dots on the render layer node into the denoise node.
Render layer node into the denoise node. Okay. It looks fine to me.
And with that, all that's left to do now is export your image. Go to the rendering workspace here, change the display.
Alright. So now we've done that. Let's go back to layouts. Then okay, shift do that. Now we're gonna import another Pokemon to create a scene. Okay. Desktop Pokemon models. Why not? Done. Done. Whoa. Why is he so big? Why is he so big? What is going on? Well, let's which one there is? Hold on. I need to figure out what is going on here. Why is not so big? I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with him, but it's like, why is he so big? Surprisingly, his textures are just fine as is already, which is weird. The model is broken? I mean, it looks fine. I just need to scale it down, probably. Wait, hold on. Where are the armatures for it? Need to watch the end section. There should be a solution. Is here. All right. Well, let's do that then. Okay. So, hold on.
Displayed image to the viewer node, go to image, press to the model.
Caramel in a Reese's? Okay, I have a few questions. Oh, cool. That clears it up. Thanks.
There's nothing more powerful than you.
Uh-huh.
Making your thing happen.
Yeah. Don't
Really?
care. Don't care. Don't care.
Creating this weird crease look. You'll probably want to fix
Yeah, I'm
that.
not mixing.
And
I'm
luckily,
not mixing.
it's pretty easy to do. Crosshair forms. Do this for the main model as well. From here, you're good to follow the main
I
tutorial.
mean, Reese's is one of my favorite candies. Like, I love chocolate. It's like one of my favorite chocolates there is. Like, I could eat those things a lot. And it
What about this? Not only is your model super huge, but its armature is turned completely sideways. Plus, there's these weird crosshair things everywhere. What is one to do? Well, I'll show you. First, you'll want to
let me just redo this. Re-import that. So start from scratch, so I don't mess anything up. We're doing that. Okay, we've added him in. He's completely jank and broken. He's like, he's ginormous, and there's probably a lot of things I need to fix with him.
get rid of these weird crosshair things, which are formerly known as empties. You can either do this by selecting them manually.
Oh, since I guess you're here.
Or by selecting.
There's also a weird thing with. Hold on, let me get rid of the. Why not? There's also a weird thing with this. Do that. Hold on, let me just zoom in here. Like, there's a weird thing about with the armatures of this Trapinch that I don't understand. Like, we got all the ones that here that are fine. Then we have like 3 random armatures over here that don't do anything. Like, hold on. Let's go to pose mode. They don't do anything. Like, rotating doesn't do anything. Grabbing doesn't do anything. Scaling, well, absolutely do, but They don't do anything, and I don't know how to delete them. And I don't know what they're connected to this part, but I don't know what they do. They don't impact it in any way, but no thing you can delete them. Alright. How do I delete them? It doesn't... Press X and nothing happens. Or deletes. Yeah, I don't know how to delete these. Delete? X don't do anything. How do I... Oh. Remove? No, that doesn't do anything either. Go in edit mode. Oh, right. Edit mode. Alright. Do I delete ones or dissolve? Like, what's the difference? Assuming, wait. Oh, wait, someone has to say. Remove select ones from the armature. Remove select ones from the... No, they say the same thing. Delete. Alright, so deletes. Alright. Should be fine then. Alright, now let's go back to what we were doing before. Go to object mode. Renew that. Going to import the gigantic. Why not? Look at him. He's a massive boy. Got tired of being bullied by all the other Pokemon, so he made himself big.
Selecting them up here in the outliner. Selecting one will select the other, so do whatever is easier for you. Once you have them selected,
Let me see if I have any of those X's that he's mentioning. Doesn't appear to be, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, what else are we doing?
selected, simply delete them. From here, it's just a matter of using the outliner to select and delete things you don't need. So for example, I don't want this random ambient light that was added to my scene with the model. So I'm going to select that here,
Okay.
go to the viewport, and delete it. Be on the lookout for things that look strange or out of
Alright, let's see something. Okay, nothing seems to have been added that I didn't want, so we'll just ignore that.
place. For example, there's an armature here with the name Feeler A, and should we select it and move it around, nothing really happens. We probably don't need this, so I'll delete it.
Okay, so
Among
I'll make
these
two ones
objects,
in one
there's
box.
usually one
Alright.
empty that the model and the armature are parented to, and as such, affect the position of the model. So for example, moving this empty causes the model to shrink down to what would be its normal size, and follow the position of the empty around. While this empty may seem important, it's probably not something we're going to want to deal with forever, so it's best to just delete it and set the size down manually later.
It's empty. Moving this around doesn't do anything. So I have no idea what he's referring to. No? I don't see anything. What if I... Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Hold on.
This will bring the model back to a weird position, but don't worry, we'll fix this in a moment. Let's just get rid of some of these extra empties first.
I don't think mine has any extra empties, so...
We're now down to our main armature in the outliner, which, with models that have this problem, is usually called waste.
What's it called? Is this Armature 01? Doesn't seem to be doing... Oh yeah, I can probably... Hold on. I could probably change that to... Just... Shit. No. I didn't want to do that. No. Control Z? Yeah. I'm gonna rename that to Trapinch. That's for the Trapinch, right? I sure hope so. The one that we just added is this one. I'm gonna name that to... why not? Oh wait, hold on. Something's not right. Actually, I messed up again. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let's just leave him alone because that seemed to. It's fine. What are we doing?
From here, we can fix the positioning on our model. Select the Pokemon model, tab into edit mode, and press A to select all of its vertices. Once you do that, go up here and set the transform pivot point to 3D cursor, which is currently resting in the center of our scene. Now press R, X, 90 in that order. This will rotate the model exactly 90 degrees on the X-axis, and line it up with our armature perfectly. Now just shrink the armature down and press Ctrl A to apply all transforms. Like the last example, do this with the model too, just for good measure. You're done.
Okay. Let's just do that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. What am I doing? What's going on? What have I done? Okay, let's do that. Okay, start over from scratch. Right here. Nothing's been changed. Nothing's been done. We're going to save, just to make sure I don't mess anything up. Okay. We're going to import this thing. All these buckets are tagged, right? But for whatever reason, it's just ginormous. Nothing was added. Nothing was... Doesn't seem like it's disjointed or nothing about it is like all jank. It's just really big. So I just shrink it down. Although I don't know how I'm going to get it to the accurate scaling it's supposed to be. Otherwise, it looks perfectly fine. Maybe I need a reference. How am I going to compare Pokemon sizes? Okay, let's see. Trapinch height. My cords are in the way, so. He's about 2 feet 4 inches. Alright. What is? Why not? Heights. 2 feet. So they're almost exactly the same size. Alright, that's easy. So I just need them right next to each other and just compare. I mean, maybe they're almost like, maybe scale them up just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. All right, they look just about the same size. You know, I think that's good enough. Although I don't see the armatures of it anywhere. Okay, I do actually. Hold on. Well, go to object mode. Go to pose mode. Let's see. What are we working with here? Interesting. How am I supposed to... Oh, how do I make it where I can see through the body so I can see the armatures? Oh, wait, no. I have to change that into change the setting on that, right? Bones. Let me just... Hold on. I should probably just follow the tutorial for doing the thing that I'm doing right now. Where tonight I didn't just do that and I just figured a fourth thing. Alright, so just work over here right next to this scene. We're just gonna go back. Bring the model.
Effect. Upon closer inspection, it looks like our Eevee is encased in metal, like it picked up a metal box from Smash Bros or something. Luckily, it's easy to change this. If we go up to the top right, we'll see these 4 sphere icons. These are our viewport shaders, and by selecting them, we can change the appearance of our objects. By selecting this sphere here, we can enable material shading, which will allow us to see our Eevee's textures. Eevee still seems a little...
He seems fine, though. Those are materials. Why is it that it does this? Like, how come the body's things get separated and then I have to manually like each part of the body? Like, why is it? Maybe maybe there's a setting I need to have on for that. It's really inconvenient. I do that, and it's only showing me the thing for. Maybe that's why some of the things on the body over here look weird. Wait, no, okay, that's all just one piece. And the sides from the eyes. But over here we got this, and that. Okay. That doesn't make any sense why it's doing that. That's really inconvenient. Yeah, but why is it? Why is this one so much more complex compared to this one? I'm doing something wrong. It's fine. We'll just keep watching this.
little metallic though. So let's fix that. Go down and select this icon here to enter the materials properties.
Okay.
Inside, you'll see some named spheres inside a box. These are the model's materials, and each of
Alright, so those materials. So I have to do this in order to select the entirety of the thing. I don't know why. So let me see the materials. It's because maybe it's just because it's a different Pokemon or something, and that's why it's behaving this way. Right here, just change that to Trapinch. Change that one to why not? Okay. Then all these parts are still doing that thing though. Hold on, let's check this. Rewind a bit here.
effect. Upon closer inspection,
Yeah,
it
I've
looks
seen
like
it
our
now
Eevee is
because
encased
Eevee
in
only
metal,
has
like
one
it picked up a metal box
piece
in Smash
to
Bros. Or
its
something.
armature or whatever.
Luckily, it's easy to change this. If we go up to the top right, we'll see these 4 sphere icons. These are our viewport shaders, and by selecting them, we can change the appearance of our objects. By selecting this sphere here, we can enable material shading, which will allow us to see our Eevee's textures. Eevee still seems a little...
It's only one piece. Let's see. Trapinch has 2. Why not has 6? 6 different parts. Like, really? That's inconvenient. Hang on. What's this texture thing looking like? The body, and then we've got the eye. How am I supposed to map that out? I'm gonna leave for now. Hope you can fix your problem. All right, see ya. Thanks for dropping by, Cube. Have a good day. I'll figure this out. Food materials. Where's the eyes? Where's the body? Where's the body? Am I gonna be able to figure this out? Okay, you know what? Hang on. Let's just. Yeah, no, wait. Okay, so leave. We need Divine here because we need Trappers for the reference. But we're gonna have to figure out how this. I mean, Wino looks perfectly fine as is. Like, there's not like any over. There's no. But it has 0 metallicness off the bat already, so it's interesting. Wait, did I copy the settings that I did for the materials over from Tripitch? What's the specular looking like? I think it did, yeah. Interesting. Alright, it's fine. I just got rid of my face. Let's see if we can upscale those textures actually. Okay, we're gonna upscale the textures. Hold on. Right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna turn that off. Excuse me. Let's go to models Y2X. Get started on this. What? How long is it gonna take? It's not gonna take too long. I can watch my own video. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna do that. Just gonna watch this. So I'll wait for that to render. You can hear it because the audio is still like stuff that can get copyright or whatever. But even though I'm not able to get monetized with YouTube's our partnership program, my video still has ads on it, which really annoys me. So I don't want ads. I don't want ads on it. Since the music I'm using is from the game, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make you put ads on it because we own it. Which is whatever. As long as I have the video, that's all I care about. Alright. That's. Oops, almost done. Ugh. I really actually need to upscale the body textures. I don't think I do. Also, we're gonna perform a test when we do, because I think something's wrong with it. If I try to. Alright, let's see. Signatures. Alright. Like, let's see what happens when I try to do this. Uh, image texture. Where is it? How do I do it again? Hold on. I see. I mean, the body's pretty basic, I guess. I go here. Ah, my face. Okay, huh? Uh-huh. Right, hold on. So we need slides. Just shade editor. Ah, right, this thing I forgot. So what happens when I do this? Hold on. Okay, movie's going around. Hold on. So what happens when I change this? Okay. Doesn't seem to didn't seem to screw anything up. What if I do that one as well? So, let's watch that. Oh yeah, that improved significantly. All right, so it doesn't matter. It knows how to map it properly and where to put everything. I think. Wait, no, hold on. Oh wait, no, it did work. All right, it's just that it does that by default. All right. All right. We're gonna have to wait to do that after we upscale it a second time. So. No, not that one. Right. Yeah, okay. All right. Eh. Kind of want to play some Armored Core right now. I think I'm going to be certain for 3 hours. Okay. Tell you what. Almost done upscaling this one. All right. Yep, do that. Now I gotta do the eyes. All right. All right. Yeah, okay, we're gonna just have that do that. Well, that's happening. Well, that's doing all the. Hold on, we're gonna save this. No, no, let's not. I can't just. This is me getting bored and wanting to do something else, and then I'll get distracted. No, I gotta stick to what I'm doing right now. So it's fine. It's fine. Just need to finish setting up and rendering this model the way I want it, and then I'll worry about what should we call it? Playing games later. All right. Oh, perfect. Grab that. Save it as upscaled. Then we'll do it again. My legs. I freaking love Varsity so much. I feel like if they're gonna add DLC, it's gonna have to be stuff that happens during the events of the game, or like before. And I feel like there's gonna be missions where we get to play as Rusty. If they ever add DLC to the game, which I hope they do, like DLC campaign or missions or whatever. I still could have done something better with this little section here, but you know what? I'm still learning how to edit and do that. I didn't come up with the idea to do it afterwards until I finished already uploading. You know, it's fine. Yes, it is. Oh, almost. Perfect. All right. Now it's not. Wait, it's not. No, it's not good. All right. Get rid of that. That's. That. I fly high. Watch the sun rise into dawn. Lost in rain. Lost in wind. Watch the sun rise into dawn. All right. Yeah, we're good. This is some Helldivers 2. All right, let's get to it. Gotta work on every single one of these models, because those are always fun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. On one. Ah, my eyes. Ooh, nice. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, look at that tail. That tail looks nice. 4. We got the little footsies. The little footsies. Scale the feet. Every part of it matters. Alright, so 1, yeah, I did that. Where are the eyes? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That's all. Now I just gotta do the eyes. And I just did the exact same one like it did. Alright. God bless America. Yeah, look at that. Okay, no, hold on. Let's get rid of that. We're almost done with what I'm trying to do. So go with this one.
We'll see these 4 sphere icons.
Ow.
These are our viewport shaders, and by selecting them, we can change the appearance of our objects. By selecting this sphere here, we can enable material shading, which will allow us to see our Eevee's textures. Eevee still seems a little metallic though, so let's fix that. Go down and select this icon here to enter the materials properties. Inside, you'll see some named spheres inside a box. These are the model's materials, and each of these will dictate what a particular part of the model looks like. Scrolling down a bit will let us see some of the values we can change for our materials.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot, yes, but we only need to worry about one at the moment, and that's the metallic bar.
Mm-hmm.
If you set that value to 0, you'll notice that the main part of Eevee's body isn't metallic anymore, but the mouth and eyes still are. That is because the material that is currently selected, material 12, is the one that dictates the appearance of Eevee's main body. We will probably want to give that material a more recognizable name. Depending on the Pokemon model you're using, the importing process may require a few more steps,
Hold on, let's
as
see.
there might be some small bugs or issues that you'll need to work out.
Bones.
I will show you how to get through some of the most common issues at the end of this video, but for now, let's get a closer look at Eevee. Here in the armature settings,
here we
you'll
go.
also see a tab called Z a few times to undo and get our original resolution back. With our image resolution and focal length in place, let's continue positioning our camera to our liking.
Okay.
This seems good. So how about we get to actually posing Eevee itself, because right now it's just kind of been giving us this weird blank stare. Select the weird metal sticks coming out of Eevee's ear, and frame our
Select, hold on. Do that. So the armature. What are we doing?
view on the selected object. These gray sticks are actually a part of Eevee's armature, which is an object that allows us to move specific parts of a model. Think of it as the model's skeleton. By altering this structure, we can move various parts of Eevee's body. Before we move anything though, let's go to our object settings and rename our armature object appropriately. Then let's go to the armature settings and do the same thing. Here in the armature settings, you'll also see a tab called Viewport Display. Open that and enable the In Front.
Okay. Why not? Oh, my cat wants pets. Alright. Go to Trapinch. Change that to Trapinch as well. Better. Alright. Why not? What else are we doing here?
Option. This will allow you to see the armature in full, which
What I just missed that part. Hold on. Come on, cat, sit down. Okay, I'll give you more pets. Almost sneezed.
and rename our armature object appropriately.
Alright.
Then let's go to the armature settings and do the same thing.
Okay. And then
Here in the armature settings, you'll also see a tab called Viewport Display.
Viewport display. Right, I'm already there. Alright. Oops, wrong thing.
Open that and enable the In Front option. This will allow you to see the armature in full, which will make it a lot easier to work with. You can also change the appearance of the bones under Display As. Use whatever feels right to you. But I'm
There we go. That's much better. Now hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Is it gonna break if I do this? No, it doesn't. All right. He usually does B-bone, right?
personally going to use the B-bone display.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also going to go
Because for whatever reason, when I tried to use the B-bone display for the Trapinch armatures, it just completely breaks, and I don't know why. So I don't recommend using the B-bone display for the Trapinch. Like I'll demonstrate real quick. So when I do this. They just go. They just become giant fat blocks. Same with the sticks seem to work fine, but B-Bone does not work. So I stick with Acrahedral. Oops, hold on. Yeah, B-Bone for, let's see, this little guy seems to work though. So you know what? That's fine. Alright, we're good. Anything else we need to do?
Go up here and disable the overlays on our camera view. That way we can see how our model looks to the camera without the bones getting in the way. But anyway, enough delays. Let's get to posing this thing.
I don't care about posing. Don't care about background. We gotta do this for the shadows as well. Hold on.
The best for you. As soon as we switch to cycles, you may notice something strange about Eevee. A lot of the shadows on its face are really jagged and not very appealing to look at. This mainly has to do with the model's polygon count in
Hold on. We're gonna want to change this to 3D viewports. I want to change it to rendered. Ooh, interesting. Look at that. Very interesting color. Oh, because it's the color of the sand reflecting off of it.
combination with how Cycles handles lighting. Luckily, there's a way we can fix this. First, you'll want to select the Eevee model, and then press the Tab key to enter Edit.
Alright, so hold on. Select the model. Selecting everything. I don't want to do that, so we're going to do it like this. Due to how jank the model is. Tab in edit mode. Press A for all the vertices.
Edit mode. Similar to the plane, this will allow us to edit and alter Eevee's polygons.
Or polygons.
However, I don't recommend messing around here too much unless you really know what you're doing, because it can be very hard to fix a topology mistake once it's been made. Instead, I recommend you press the A key to select all of Eevee's faces, go up to the Face tab, and then select Tries to Quads. Immediately after you do this,
then enable
go down
UV.
to the box here and enable Compare UV.
Okay, so faces, tries to quads, and then compare UVs. All right, it's already on. Good. In which case, we're good. Tab back into regular mode, right? Then
UVs. Very important. This box will disappear once you click somewhere else, and if Compare UVs isn't enabled, you'll be stuck with some texture glitches, so make sure you click this immediately after pressing Tries to Quads. Anyway, converting the model's tri-faces into quad faces will help us in our next step. Tab out of edit mode, the scary part's over now, and go into the modifier properties. From here, click Add Modifier and select Subdivision Surface.
right.
Using this modifier will smooth the model's features and get rid of those jagged shadows. That said, this will also smooth out more of the model's jagged features, like Eevee's hair.
Alright, that's fine. Add a modifier. Do it for the whole armature, I would hope. Yeah, that looks pretty good. If you ask me. Hold on. No, change it to simple. That'll go much better. Hold on, let's see what happens if we turn it off. Okay, no, the eyes are just going to do that on their own. Alright. We're going to add this modifier to every part of it. Hold on. I can distinctly see the eyes are just a different shade of the rest of it. But it's fine, who cares? Am I going to do that for every part of it? Oh, right, I am, because that's just how this model works. do that. Do that. No. I don't want geometry node. It's probably an easier way to do this, but I also don't know what it is, so it's fine. Do that. I think I've done the head, the arms, the mouth. You do the body and the tail. Change them all to simple, by the way. Otherwise, it just doesn't mesh well with this model. Okay, don't forget the little footsies. The little footsies. Alright, so perfect. Alright, now we just need to go to this one.
Hold on. An Oreo snack cake? Yes, sir. Yummy, fluffy.
There we go. Here, we can analyze it visually, so now we're gonna do that.
Cliff Bar is made with organic oats, but you're made for the climb. The most important ingredient is you.
Princess Peach Showtime. Star as Peach and take
Well,
on
that game does
show-stopping
look pretty
transformations.
dope.
Premiering March 22nd.
Especially for Peach.
Do you want to learn how to use shiny Pokemon in your renders? Do you want to give your Pokemon more personality by changing their facial expression? Maybe even fix some strange eye issues? If so, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, glad to have you here. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the Pokemon textures provided with your models efficiently, and how you can overcome some texture-based roadblocks that you might run into. If you haven't seen my previous tutorial on importing and rendering Pokemon models in Blender, then I highly recommend you check out that hiding it as well. Now we can give our full attention to the model and how it looks. In order to adjust a model's textures, we need to open up a new type of editor, specifically the shader editor. So go
shader editor. Shader editor. I've already been doing this for everything. I've already done this for all parts of the body.
Go up to this button in the top left corner of our rightmost window and select Shader Editor. This will replace our camera view, but we won't need to look out of our camera for a while, so this is fine. Now you may notice that the shader editor is looking quite blank right now. That is because we haven't told Blender what material we want to edit for our model. As a matter of fact, file menu that looks voila. You can also go to your recents panel and select one either. That makes upscaling these textures. And you may not notice any immediate difference. You don't have to. Anyways, let's put these new textures to good use and connect them back to the image texture node. Again. Now that Eevee's face is primed for a picture, how about I teach you how to change its facial expressions?
Right.
Let's start with the mouth. Select the model, go into the materials properties, and make sure your mouth material is selected.
Wait, why not even have different mouths? You should have like a separate thing for it, right? Hold on. Why not? No, go to desktop, Pokemon models, Pokemon for sure. No, you exclusively have, because your mouth is a texture. It's a feature that just moves around. So the only thing I need to worry about are the eyes. Right? 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 Yeah.
Take a look at the nodes we have in the shader editor. In order to change Eevee's face, we're going to need to add 2 more nodes to the setup and connect them back to the image texture node. For our first node, go to Add, Vector, Mapping, and then place the mapping node.
Add vector mapping. Shift A. Vector mapping. What? There, mother fudger. There we go. Oh, that's not good.
node behind the image texture node. Once your mapping node is in place, connect its vector slot to the back of the image texture node. This will make Eevee's mouth look super weird, but don't panic, this will be fixed once we re-add the UV data during our next step. Press Shift A in the shader editor to add another node, and go to Input, Texture Coordinate.
Input
Place this
texture
behind the mapping
coordinates.
node. Connect the texture coordinates UV slot to the vector slot.
Texture coordinates. All right. Shift A. Input texture coordinate. Connect UV to the vector. And there we go. Perfect.
Of the mapping node, and Eevee's mouth should return to normal. Now, our node setup should look something like this.
Okay.
In order to demonstrate how these new nodes can move the mouth, I think it may be good to provide you with a visual representation of the mouth texture itself. This part usually isn't necessary, but it will help you in understanding how this all works. I'm going to right-click this edge, click Horizontal Split, and drag this line to the middle of our window to split
Alright,
it
you do that as well. Then we're changing this to the UV editor, right?
2. I'll then change this top window from the shader editor to a UV editor.
Yep, I was right.
Clicking this button will allow us to display any text.
Right. Then we do that. There, and we go to the high res texture. And then we click those. Go into edit mode, right? Where's the thing? Is that it? Oh, that is it. Why is it? Interesting. It's a very interesting spot for it. Something is wrong. Oh. Well, hold on. So, what's going on here? You know, it's different. Probably because it's a different thing. So, hold on. G, Y, positive 1. G, Y, positive 1. G, Y, positive 1. Okay, I have no idea where it's supposed to be on this graph.
Texture Blender currently has in its memory, like the ones on our model. So let's select Eevee's mouth texture. As you can see, this texture.
You know what? That's very interesting. You know, I won't worry about it then. Okay, let's pretend that we are able to get it to go the way we want. So now we're going to want to move each one individually.
In the Y bar. A sad Eevee is very sad though. So how about we make it a happy Eevee instead? Move the map back up by 1 space by changing the negative 0.5 in the Y bar and make some adjustments in edit mode. But before we do that, let's make some adjustments to our node setup in the shader editor. Select the texture coordinate node and pull it away from the other nodes a little bit. Then select the mapping node, press Shift D to duplicate it.
Alright, do that. Grab that. Oh, my fudge. Grab that. Shift D. Alright.
And place the duplicated mapping node over the line connecting the first mapping node and the texture coordinate node together. This should automatically link this new mapping node in between them. Now with our new mapping node, and only our new mapping node selected, press Ctrl G.
Okay.
This will bring us.
Do that, and then press Ctrl G.
To this weird green space. And in here, you'll want to disconnect the location, rotation, and scale lines.
Location, rotation, and scale. Okay.
It's from the back of the mapping node. With that done, you may be wondering, where the heck are we? And more importantly, how can we get back to our normal shader editor? Well, if you press the tab key on your keyboard, we can switch back and forth between this green space and the normal shader editor. And if you look closely at the normal shader editor, you will notice that there's this green node called Node Group, where our mapping node once was. In reality, what we did when we pressed Ctrl G on the mapping node is create a new node group and placed our mapping node inside of it. That green space we were in before is what the inside of that node group looks like. Selecting the node group and pressing the tab key is what allows us to enter and exit the node group at will, which will allow us to make adjustments as necessary. We probably don't want to keep this node group's name as node group though. So let's use this box to rename it to Eevee Master.
Rename that. Why not? Master Eye Control.
Master Eye Control. The significance of this name will become apparent in a bit. In the meantime, if you try adjusting these location bars on the node group, you will notice that this isn't causing Eevee's eyes to move. This isn't a glitch, as this was caused by us disconnecting the location, rotation, and scale lines inside the node group earlier. It's also what we want for our setup. That said, we're going to want to remove these bars so that we don't get confused later on. So select the node group and press Tab to enter it. From here, click this arrow.
Ah, that thing, right. Group, the scale, just get rid of that, and that.
The top right corner, and look under the list of inputs. We don't want these location, rotation, or scale inputs. So let's select and delete them one at a time using this X button. Keep the vector input around. Now if we tab out of our node group, it should look something like this.
Okay.
Position the nodes a bit closer to each other like so, and
Alright, now what?
we should finally be ready to add the second eye material. Go to your material list and press this plus button to add a new material slot. Then click this button.
Alright. Go to material. Plus button. Select. Where is the eyes? Hang on, something's not right. Oh, okay, hold on. Go to object mode. What? See why I'm picking that one? That's the upscaled one, right? Better be.
Button to bring up the materials Blender has saved in its memory, and click the eye material. We should now have our eye material listed twice in the material list. Click these two pieces of paper here to convert this material into its own separate entity, and rename it to Eevee RI Matte. You will also want to rename the original eye material to Eevee LI Matte, and use these arrows to position the two materials close to each other on the list. Now comes the tricky part. You may want to save before you try this, as it could cause some mapping problems on your model.
Alright. I think the mapping... I'm already having mapping problems as is the materials, but you know, it's fine. Object, edit mode... Enable this, I think. There's nothing visually wrong with it. It's weird. Do that. All right, hold on. Let's just do that. That's the left eye, so. Left. I'll do the right. All right.
Should it be done incorrectly. Tab into edit mode, and if the eye vertices aren't already selected on your model, select them using the left eye material, or whatever your original eye material was. Position your view at the top of the model, and then press this button so you can see all of your model's topology at once. Press the B key to go into box select, hold shift, and create a box over all of the highlighted parts of the left eye. This should deselect them, but you'll want to...
Hold on, let me just make sure I'm doing this right now. All right. And now if we go back into object mode. Do that, and then it's like, oh, don't. Go to edit mode. Select. It's left eye, right? Then right eye, select. It's not selecting, so you know, probably didn't do it right. Hold on, sign that. Do that. That. Do that. Do that. Do that. Perfect. All right, we're good. All right, that's a good stopping point. But we're gonna make a render so we can use. Let's do the render for the white trap inch so we can have the thumbnail. How do I do that again? I can't remember. I always forget how to do this part. Oh, come on.
New Goldfish Crisps. Taste how Goldfish does chips.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then I can't overstate how much value the Lucid Visual
I don't care.
And upload it to your favorite social media site. Congrats, character. If you still have that D noise, but with that, we're pretty much done with our texture setup. All we need to do now is make some final preparations to render our profile picture. I'm going to have Eevee wink at the camera using its left eye, re-enable our background plane in the outliner, turn our shader editor back into a gone. But just in case you forgot, here's what the nose setup looks like again. Now just save your render to your computer and upload it to your favorite social media site.
Save to.
Congrats
okay.
for learning about
Image save as trap inch. Trap inch render. Okay. Let's see if it's there that I can find it. Where to go? Where did I save it to? Doo-doo. Where'd it go? It's not here. It's not there. Is it images? You don't know. No. Pictures? Where did it go? just save it again. I don't care. Image. Image. Save as. Save it in the pictures. There we go. Right. Okay. Then go here. Go there. Do that. Pictures. There we go. File is bigger than 2 megabytes. How do I scale it down so that it'll fit? Resize image. There we go. Perfect. Percentage. Pixels, I guess. I don't know. No, I need it smaller than that. JPEG? Save pictures. Alright, so how about now? Perfect. Okay, do that. Alright, now we're good. Alright, thank you to anyone and everyone who dropped by. Wait, no. I'm gonna play some Helldivers 2 real quick. I can do it on my own time. Anyway, yeah. So, thank you to anyone and everyone who said hi and helped me. Thank you for giving me your time today. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day yourself. I will see you all later.